I want you to watch this video of a 250 back squat on the left and a 220 kilo back squat on the right and tell me what you see. If you said, oh, I see a disgusting 250 kilos and I never want to see you squat again, you would be correct. But there's one trick between the 250 to the 220 that online internet coaches don't want you to know, and that's your wrist position. So if we look at the 250 kilo squat, we'll see that wrist position is very, very loose, a very extended wrist position. And my grip on the barbell is very, very loose, especially as the lift go on. Now, if you watch the 220 kilo squat that I did a couple of days later to focus on a correction, you'll see my wrist is in a very, very neutral position, similar to you might make if you're punching a bag or a person with your fist. And you'll see a very tight grip on the barbell all the way through the lift. Now, this is really important because the kinetic chain you make with your hands to the barbell and your upper back is very closely related to your wrist position and how tightly you squeeze the barbell. Also, to a certain extent, how wide you grip the barbell. So for me, it's really important, and for a lot of lifters, a neutral wrist position is really important to prevent those loose elbows. Loose elbows mean that our upper back is quite loose because if these are moving, we're going to be opening up the shoulder blades, flexing or potentially extending the upper back, but generally flexing. And the issue then is a forward tipping of the barbell, upper back rounding, elbows coming up too high. Very specifically, we see this a lot on high bar style back squats. It's a problem for me, and it's something I need to work on if I want to improve that top end number, because heavier weights will punish you even further. So if you're getting away with it now, it's something that's going to make things a lot worse. So focusing on that wrist position alone could provide you with a better back position. Now, you'll also see in this session is two different snatch sessions, some 120 kilo doubles and some 110 kilo doubles. The snatch, as you know, is the only Olympic lift I'm focusing on at the moment. My mobility has improved massively, and you've heard me talk about this ad nauseum over the last few months since I restarted my training vlogs in regards to weightlifting, and it's something that's been improving. But as you know, mobility improves slowly, and it's making a massive change. Secondary to that, in relation to the squat as well, is my upper back mobility, my thoracic extension, and my ability to maintain those positions is improving a lot. But if it's a bad day, the first thing to go is my weakness, which is the upper back position. And you can see on the 120s, the heavier doubles, that they're just not quite as good. The 110s are a little bit better, and it gets better towards the end of the session. But if I don't stay on top of my mobility primarily, that tightness does come back in the upper back. So it's something I have to watch for hugely. So peanuts in my upper back, cat cows have to be done daily for me, while also maintaining that position in the lifts, deliberate, intentional practice like we always talk about. And we're also doing it in regards to our pulls. Now, my snatch pulls are improving a lot. I can do 160 kilos with actually nice technique, which doesn't sound like a lot. I know I could brute force more, but that training intensity and volume is increasing with those meaningful weights. So I'm very, very happy about that. Snatch is going well. I really need to hit 140 or a little bit more before I reset this particular training block. I'm just getting a tiny bit slower, and I might freshen up again, or the fatigue might keep going, but I do need to hit that 140 or 143 potentially. I hit the 135, obviously big lifts coming back from the broken foot, but I need just a little bit more. So I hope you're enjoying my training vlogs.